32nd verse we did, 33 onwards today we'll do. So 33 to 39 is the again further part of story that Pururava again meets Urvashi and she speaks to him about the nature of women. Okay, so these are like the story of Pururava and Urvashi. So Pururava, he married Urvashi, and then there were some conditions, and because Indra said that he is not feeling good because of absence of Urvashi, so he arranged Gandharvas to bring her back. So they did such a way so that the conditions were failed, and then Urvashi left. Pururava was very sad, and further is here 33 onward. सातां वीक्ष कुरुक्षेत्रे सर्वस्य तां च तत्सखी पंचप्रहरस्तवदनः प्राह सूक्तं पुरूरवा. सा हि पुरूरवा ताम उर्वशी वीक्ष observing Kurukshetre at the place known as Kurukshetra. Swaticha also tatsakhi, her companions Pancha, 5 Praharistra Vadanaha, being very happy and smiling, Praha said Suktam, sweet words, Pururava, King Pururava. Once during his travels all over the world, Pururava saw Urvashi accompanied by 5 companions on the bank of the Saraswati at Kurukshetra. With jubilation in his face, he then spoke to her in sweet words as follows. Okay. So, what happened previously that this, after giving up the 2 lamps, the Gandharvas shone bright, that the Gandharvas came, so too much light was there, and then she saw him naked, and he was not able to protect the words, the conditions, right? Because she saw her naked, and then she left. There was 3 conditions. So 2 were, first the lamps were not saved, so he went to protect the lamps, and then when he came back he was naked, so she anyway left. Okay. So no longer seeing Urvashi on his bed, Pururava was most aggrieved because of his great affection for her. He was very much disturbed, and in this way, lamenting for Urvashi, he began traveling about the earth like a madman. Okay, so he was just going everywhere, here, there. So while his travel all over the world, he saw Urvashi in Kurukshetra once. Okay, so then he spoke to Urvashi. Aho jaye tishtha ghore na tektum arhasi mam tum adyapi anivritya vachamsi kranavavahai. Aho, hello, Jai, oh my dear wife. Tishta, kindly stay. Ghore, oh most cruel one. Na, not. Tyaktum, to give up. Arhasi, you ought. Ma, me, tvam, you. Adyapi, until now. Anivritya, having not gotten any happiness from me. Vachamsi, some words. Kirna vavahai. Lord, let us talk for some time. So, this King Pururava is talking to Urvashi now. He is requesting to speak something. Okay. Oh my dear wife, oh most cruel one, kindly stay, kindly stay. Tishta, kindly stay. I know that I have never made you happy until now, but you should not give me up for that reason. This is not proper for you. Even if you have decided to give up my company, let us nonetheless talk for some time. At least you talk to me. That much he is having that hankering. Even until today you have not been happy. You should not give me up because I did not give you happiness. Okay, so even if you leave me, at least we can talk for some time. That's what he is requesting. Sudeho ayam patati atra devi duram hirtastvaya खादन्ति एनं वृक गृध्रास त्वत्प्रसादस्य नास्पदम. Sudeha, very beautiful body, I am this. Patati will now fall down. Atra, on the spot. Devi Urvashi. Duram, far away from home. Hrita, taken away. Toya, by you. Khadanti, they will eat. Evam, enam, this body. Vrikaha, foxes. Gridhara, vultures. Tvat, your prasadasya, in mercy, not aspadam, suitable. O goddess, now that you have refused me, my beautiful body will fall down here. And because it is unsuitable for your pleasure, it will be eaten by foxes and vultures. Okay, so in this way he is speaking, so that Urvasi will have some, he is trying to invoke that compassion within her, some kind of mercy within the heart of Urvasi, so that if I will speak like this, that if you are not there, I will die, I will not eat, my body will be eaten by foxes and vultures, like that. Okay, so khadanti enam vrikagridharas, foxes and vultures will eat my body. So like that, if Urvashi will hear, she will have some compassion upon him, like that. Urvashi uvacha. Now Urvashi will reply, because he is talking like this. Please, if you don't, if you cannot come with me, at least talk to me, or at least you should have some compassion. So give me some time. You are so, I never made you happy. I agree that I never made you happy. That's why you left me. He is not blaming her at all. He is blaming himself, and he is telling all his fault only. And he is saying, even though if I am not able to make you happy, so you will not come to me. So at least we can talk, not at least for some time. So for this reply, for this thing, request, Urvashi is replying. Urvashi uvacha ma mirtha purusho asitvam ma smatva dyurvrika ime kvapi sakhyam na vai istrinam vrikanam hridayam yatha. So now Urvashi is speaking about the women, the nature of women. Okay. Urvashi vacha, Urvashi said, Ma, do not, Mirtha, give up your life. Purusha, male, asi, are, or Tuham, you, ma, isma, do not allow it. Twa, unto you, adyu, mate, brika, the foxes, ime, these senses, do not be under the control of your senses. Kwa api, anywhere, sakhyam, friendship, na, not why, indeed, strinam of women, virkanam of the foxes, hridayam, the heart, yatha, as. Urvashi said, my dear king, you are a man, a hero. Don't be impatient and give up your life. Be sober and don't allow the senses to overcome you like foxes. Don't let the foxes eat you. Okay, she's telling the foxes for senses. Okay, foxes are very clever and they will eat. So senses are like that, like foxes. In other words, you should not be controlled by your senses. That's what she is trying to say. Rather, you should know that the heart of a woman is like that of a fox. Okay, virkanam hridayam yatha. Okay, strinam virkanam hridayam yatha. The women of the heart of woman is like fox. There is no use making friendship with women. No use. Okay, my dear king, Urvashi Uvacha, Urvashi said, Tvam Purushasi, my dear king, you are a man. Ma Mirtha, do not die. Ma Isma Ime, be very sober and don't allow the senses to overcome you. Vrika, like wolves. Tva Adyu, don't let the wolves of your senses eat you. Kvapi Strinam Sakhyam Navai, do not make friendship with women. Virkanam Hridayam, who have hearts like wolves, this fox's heart. Okay. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Chanakya Pandit has advised, Vishwaso never kartabhya strishu rajakulescha. Never place your faith in a woman or a politician. Okay. So, there are 3-4, Chanakya said, like in a cow, in a animal which has nails, okay, politician, women, and animals which have horn, okay. So animals which have nails, animals which have horn, and politician, and women, like that. And river, yeah, fifth one is river. So you should never have faith in these 5 things. You should never believe. When they will turn up, you don't know at all. Unless elevated to spiritual consciousness, everyone is conditioned and fallen. What to speak of women, who are less intelligent than men? Women have been compared to Shudras and Vaishyas, Striyo Vaishyas tatha Shudra. On the spiritual platform, however, when one is elevated to the platform of Krishna consciousness, whether one is a man, woman, Shudra, or whatever, everyone is equal. Otherwise, Urvashi, who was a woman herself, and who knew the nature of woman, said that a woman's heart is like that of a sly fox. So Urvashi herself is saying that. Okay, that because she is a woman, she knows the nature of woman, so she herself is saying, it's not man saying, it's a woman only saying that woman's heart is like fox. If a man cannot control his senses, he becomes a victim of such sly foxes. But if one can control the senses, there is no chance of his being victimized by sly fox like women. So Chanakya Pandit has also advised that if one has a wife like a sly fox, he must immediately give up his life at home and go to the forest. Mata yasya grihe nasti bharya cha priyavadini aranyam tena gantavyam yatha aranyam tatha graham. Very nice. So Chanakya Pandit is saying, Mata yasya grihe nasti, in whose house mother is not there, Bharya cha priyavadini, and wife is not priyavadini, means who speaks sweet words, whose wife is not speaking sweet words. Aranyam tena gantavyam, that person should go jungle. Aranyam tena gantavyam. Why? Because yatha aranyam tatha graham. For him, for a person whose mother is not there at home and whose wife does not speak sweet, for that person the home and forest is like same only. No difference. Yatha aranyam tatha graham. Same only. So you can go there in jungle only, better. Krishna conscious grihasthas must be very careful of the sly fox women. If the wife at home is obedient and follows her husband in Krishna consciousness, the home is welcome. Otherwise, one should give up one's home and go to the forest. Simple. Hitvatma patam graham andakupam vanam gato yad dharim ashrayeta. One should go to the forest and take shelter of the lotus feet of Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so that's what Urvashi is saying. Do not die. You are a man. Give up lack of fortitude and quality of inanch. The wolves are the senses. Do not let the senses difficult to control. Even though senses are very difficult to control, but do not let the senses devour you. Do not have lack of sense control. Control. So, don't make friendship with the women who are, because their heart is like fox. Fox are very clever. When they need something, they will do anything like that. Okay. Okay, one more shloka. Okay, now it's okay, we can take one more shloka. Let us see. Striyo hi akarunah kurura durmarshah priya sahasa घ्नन्ति अल्पार्थेऽपि विस्रब्धं patim bhrataram api uta. Striya, women, he indeed akarunaha, merciless, kruraha, cunning, durmarshaha, intolerant, priya sahasaha, for their own pleasure they can do anything. Gnanti, they kill, alpa arthe, for a slight reason, api, indeed, vishrabdham, faithful, patim, husband, Bhrataram, brother, api also uta it is said. Women as a class are merciless and cunning. They cannot tolerate even a slight offense. For their own pleasure, they can do anything irreligious. And therefore, they do not fear killing even a faithful husband or brother. Urvashi herself is saying. King Purava was greatly attached to Urvashi, yet despite his faithfulness to her, she had left him. Now, considering that the king was wasting his rarely achieved human form of life, Urvashi frankly explained the nature of a woman. Urvashi said that you are wasting your human life for me. Because of her nature, a woman can respond to even a slight offense from her husband by not only leaving him but even killing him if required. So a woman can even kill the husband if required. Okay, or only for even a slight offense, for a small thing. To say nothing of her husband, she can even kill her brother. That is woman's nature. Therefore, in the material world, unless women are trained to be chaste and faithful to their husband, there cannot be peace or prosperity in society. So, hear about the nature of woman in whom you put your faith and waste your rare human life. So, she is expressing that in these two verses. Durmarsaha means women cannot tolerate offense. Priyasahasa means they are bold enough to commit sin to get pleasure. To get pleasure, they can do any sin. And they cannot tolerate offense. Durmashaha. Vidyayalike Vidhayalik Vishrambham Agyeshu Tekta Suhurdah Navam Avipashyantya Pumshalya Savairivritya Vidhaya, by establishing alika false Vishrambham, faithfulness, Agyesha unto the foolish man, Tyakta Sauhrda, who have given up the company of well-wisher, Navam new Avipashyantah, desiring Pumshalaha, women very easily allured by other men, Savaira, independently, Vrityaha, professional. Women are very easily seduced by men, therefore polluted women give up the friendship of a man who is their well-wisher and establish false friendship among fools. Indeed, they seek newer and newer friends, one after another. Because women are easily seduced, the Manu Samhita enjoins that they should not be given freedom. A woman must always be protected either by her father, by her husband, or by her elderly son. If women are given freedom to mingle with men like equals, which they now claim to be, they cannot keep their propriety. The nature of a woman is personally described by Urvashi, is to establish false friendship with someone and then seek new male companions one after another, even if this means giving up the company of a sincere well-wisher. So they can do all these things. They can give the company of a sincere well-wisher and they can change the company. Okay. So that is the nature of women, as personally described by Urvashi, is to establish friendship with someone and then seek new male companions always. So one after another. So that's their nature. Okay, Samvatsarante hi bhavan ekaratram mayeshwaraha ramashyati apatyani chate bhavishyanti aparani bho. Samvatsara ante, at the end of every year, he indeed bhavan, your good self, eka aratram, one night only, maya, with me, Ishvara, my husband, ramashyati, will enjoy sex life, apatyami, children, cha, also, te, your bhavishyanti, will generate, aparani, others, one after another. O my dear king. O my dear king, you will be able to enjoy with me as my husband at the end of every year for one night only. In this way you will have other children one after another. O king. So she is giving a solution. She is saying, okay, you don't become impatient, control yourself. But when she saw maybe he is not able to control, then she said, okay, in a year, one time, one night I will come. Although Urvashi had adversely explained the nature of women, Maharaj Purava was very much attached to her, and therefore she wanted to give the king some concession by agreeing to be his wife for one night at the end of each year. At the end of each year, I will be like your wife for one night. Okay. So that was the thing. She tries to enlighten Maharaj Pururava, but he did not understand because he was controlled by senses. So then she again pacifies him with some little thing. Okay, so that was a thing that she agreed that I will come one night for you. Now next section from 40 to 49, Pururava, actually what happened, he will want more company of Urvashi, so he will do some yajna or some kind of process to Gandharvas, so either to go there or whatever for finding some solution. Okay, so that why he did yajna or how he performed, how he pleased Gandharvas, all those things we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, so 40 to 49 we will discuss tomorrow. Hare Krishna, thank you so much. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. So if you have any question you can ask.